Biggest turn on. A man.
Any man.
No. A man. If you know, you know.
What's going on, guys? I'm your gracious game advisor, yours truly, King Dre. And today I'm going to teach you how to be more dominant, which is going to teach you how to be more attractive, which is going to get you more cheeks and love or whatever you're looking for. But first, I need you guys to like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you can get this good player-ish fresh off the press. Y'all know my slogan, playerism is the antidote to feminism. Let's get into what y'all came to see.
It's also attractive when a guy is like, he like tells you what, like, never mind. No,
Hey, notice this. See, women instinctively don't want to share things with weak men and guys who are like simps and don't have backbones because they don't want those type of men to have power over them. You see, she instinctively clammed up and didn't want to say nothing, but they pushed her to say this. Pay attention.
Okay, when y'all be arguing, right? Instead of like getting super mad at you back, they're kind of like dominant, but like they're more like, sit down, we're talking about this. And I'm like, ooh, yes.
Really? Like you saying that if a dude says like sit, like we talking about this.
Yes, that's attractive. Instead of just
Instead of
leaving.
him being like, instead of either him being like, yo, like shut up, like stop talking to me. Instead of like
Yes.
that, or just being like, oh, like what's the problem? Like I'm so sorry. You talking about like that?
Yeah, just be dominant about it, but don't be like disrespectful. Just be like, no, sit down. We're talking about this.
Yeah.
Sit down, like right now. And you're like, oh my goodness.
Like yelling or just like,
No.
sit the fuck down. We're gonna talk about this.
Sit. Get a treat.
How they say beta male activities.
Biggest turn on. A man.
Any man.
No. Biggest turn on. A man.
Any man.
No. A man. If you know, you know. There you go.
If you know, you know. You heard it right. And bro was looking just confused as the first two dudes that was making little jokes like, oh, here's what are you a treat? You want a treat? Go sit down. Here's a treat. See, guys like that have no idea, have no clue about women. And it's not their fault. They've just been taught completely wrong. Most guys are clueless as to what women respond to. Look at this last guy. When he asked her, what turns you on the most? And she said a man. He was like, what, any man? He really didn't even get it. And she didn't give him the game like I told you. A woman is not going to give a weak man the game or give a weak man to have power and control over her. That's why she said, if you know, you know. Women do that instinctively, so pay attention. And it's for my guys that like to listen to female dating coaches. First and foremost, pay attention to that. But again, most guys are clueless. And most guys are suckers in their relationship. Like these two guys, and the first two guys, you can tell that when they argue with women, they match the woman's energy. They get emotional with the women, and you know, women get tired of that, and it becomes overbearing to them. And they're in situations to where the women is in control. The women is in, women are in control of their sex or whatever. But they don't get sex like that because the woman be turned off from them because they don't know how to be men and be masculine men. The things that make attractive, like she said, dominate the interaction, dominate me, be assertive, lead me. Hey, sit down. This is what we doing, right? Guys don't understand that. What make you handsome and sexy to a woman is not necessarily the clothes and the jewelry and the things that you have on and the haircuts. Yeah, that gets you good looks, but what makes you handsome and sexy to them is your energy. I don't care what none of these guys these looks max guys try to tell you. I'm not saying walk around looking like a bum. I'm not saying that. You want it when you look good, you feel good and you attract things. However, that's not what women judge as sexy. It's your energy and how you carry yourself. Look at all these guys who do these. It's like this whole culture of guys. They record themselves at work, like doing strong shit, chopping down trees and just doing things where they have to be more strong and assertive. And these get millions of views from women just watching them and fawning over them because of their energy. These guys be dirty with, scruffy faces and all that at work, but women are fawning over these guys, and women are going crazy over guys like that because those women don't typically get to see guys like that often. You see what I'm saying? But it's the energy that makes these guys go crazy. Now, what I don't want you to do is think that to be dominant, because I'm about to teach you how to be dominant. You're going to implement these things and I guarantee you your shit going to be right. But I don't want you to think dominant means dictatorship. People don't want to be controlled and ruled over. I know they like to say that in this space, like you got to have control over this. No, you want to be dominant and you want to have influence. Go check out my influence video that I dropped a couple weeks ago. Don't take dominance as dictatorship, because you can only control a person's body for so long before they start to rebel. Remember, dominant influence, that's what we're looking for. Now, let's get into the things that you can implement to be more dominant as a man and in your relationships. Number one, you guys need to be direct, guide, and lead. That means stop asking. If you need a glass of water, don't say, babe, can you please get me a glass of water? You don't have to be mean and say, hey, bitch, get up and go get, me a sandwich, or get up and go make me a water. But don't ask. Implement this little thing. Don't ask. Say, hey, I need a glass of water. Hey, bring me a glass of water. Now, it's a subtle thing, but I'm telling you, it works. Now, you're going to get women, they're going to see this and they're going to be like, oh, well, you should ask nicely. I don't have to ask nobody, please. Why I got to ask you, please? And I'm breaking my back to it to see that you comfortable, feminine, taken care of. I don't got to, you want me to get on my knees and beg you, please, for a glass of fucking water? No, the fuck out of here with that. Anyway, first step, guys, be direct, guide, and lead. Stop asking. Hey, can you please do that? Hey, can you please? No, I need you to do this. This is what we need to do. Hey, this needs to be done. Hey, hand me that thing over there. Yo, or babe. You don't have to say yo. A lot of women don't like the yo thing, but you don't have to say yo or whatever. But babe, I need a glass of water. Babe, bring me a glass of water while you're in there. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to say please and begging and all this shit. Stop doing that. Be direct, guide, and lead. Number two, be decisive and make decisions. Be decisive and make decisions. Stop acting like a little woman, not knowing what you want, and women hate that. Let's do this example. The next time it comes up, you and your girl sitting there and you both get hungry, and what do I want to eat conversation comes up. You make the decision, right? So, hey, listen, I'm hungry. Oh, I'm hungry too. What do you want to eat? Normally you guys go, oh, I don't know what you want to eat. You pick, babe. No, you pick, babe. No, you pick, babe. We ain't doing that no more. But pick something. I want to go get tacos. Oh, well, I don't want to. So what you want to eat? I don't know, but I don't want. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go get tacos. I'm about to go right now. Put your shoes on and let's go. And if you don't come, you ain't going to eat. You typically don't have to say if you don't come, you ain't going to eat. But that's the attitude that you have to have. Well, I'm going to go get tacos, or I'm going to go get pizza. I'm about to go get me some motherfucking chicken wings. Put your shoes on. Let's roll. I'm telling you, when you do that, watch how good she sucked the skin off that meat that night. You understand what I'm saying? So, like I said, be direct, guide, lead, be decisive. And then the last thing is you need to learn how to bring closure to conflict, have good conflict resolution skills, right? And what that means is be more assertive. Don't match the woman's energy. And I know this is hard. I used to struggle with this when I was younger, right? It's hard to, when you get mad or you get upset, you want to, spew your emotions, and then you feel like they ain't listening or they've been trying to manipulate you. Then that just goes further and further and further. You want to get out of that habit, because what happens is women start to think to themselves like, why is he sitting here arguing with me like a bitch? You see what I'm saying? They start to think to themselves, and you start to lose attraction. It's not an overnight thing, but the more you do that, the more they start to look at you just like, they start to look at you and look down at you instead of looking up at you like the leader that you should be. Right? So the next time you have a conflict with your woman, you let her say your piece. You say your piece like she said. Hey, sit down, lower your voice, watch your tone, don't disrespect me. Let's get this shit over with. What do you have to say? I'm listening. You let her say what she got to say, you say what you got to say, and then be done with it. Don't sit there being emotional all night, arguing all night. Just assert yourself. Hey, sit down. Let's talk this out. Instead of all of this emotional reaction and reacting to them like they reacting to you. That's not good conflict resolution skills. Learn how to bring your arguments and your disagreements to closure. You have to learn how to do that if you want to be more dominant. You want to be looked at as dominant. Lead the interaction to closure, whatever that interaction is. You understand what I'm saying? Now, there's some women who you know, due to trauma or upbringing or the environment that they've been in, they require a little bit more hyper masculinity to get them in line. If that's the type of woman you have, or if you see that she's that type, you need to get away from her, because you being super hyper masculine is going to bring out something in you that's going to get you in trouble. So, you know, at some point, so if you have a woman that you have to over exert yourself or become aggressive to get her to listen to you, that's not a woman that you need in your life. You understand what I'm saying? If your assertiveness don't work, you saying, hey, listen, chill out, relax, sit your ass down. Let's get to the bottom of this. If that don't work with her, you need to get rid of her. You understand what I'm saying? Because you trying to force it, it's gonna get you in trouble. But anyway, guys, that's been that. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Guys, I have a free training coming up teaching you how to make women fall in love with you. I'm gonna give you 3 secrets to teach that's gonna teach you how to make women fall in love with you. So if you're a guy who struggles in your relationship on any area, come to this free class. It's free. Come to this free class, and I can guarantee you, I promise you, if you implement the things that I teach you in this class, I can guarantee you for free, I can guarantee you see immediate results. So click the link in the bio or send me a message on Instagram that says secret. And not the bio, click the link in the description. The description of this video, click the link. It's going to be the top link. You click that link and you register, and I will see you there. But anyway, guys, that's been that. I'm your gracious game advisor. Yours truly, King Dre. I'm gone.